chock full as a tick. Got some soul on blast and a cassette. Food for my brain and haven't stopped learning yet. I wing for Mojo.
Joe family, welcome back to the channel, man. We back. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. And today, the topic is actually coming from a viewer. What's the topic of the day?
Hey, Shaquana, thank you for the idea, girl. One of my sweet mates I went to school with, super close. Anywho, so our topic for today is love languages. But before we get into that, we have to tell y'all what we're eating for today. We have some bacon, grits, eggs, cheese grits and eggs, I should say, and some French toast, courtesy of the queen of the household.
We woke up a little late, so why not do brunch, you know? Brunch is my favorite.
Love it, love it.
So, we was in bed today, brainstorming, and she got the topic, and she read me a list of like 20 questions, right? It was about 20?
I think so, yeah.
And it was like, depending on how I answered them, if I was going to be affectionate or...
No, baby.
Oh, if I was going to be... What was it? What was it?
I just always tell you that you're affectionate.
Because I'm an affectionate person. I just like touching. Alright, but go ahead.
No time. Anywho, everyone knows what the 5 languages are.
I didn't know. I didn't even know it was a thing until she told me this morning, but go ahead.
Well, I'm glad that, you know, we got it together. Let me get my phone so I know exactly what our thing was.
Doing too much. Pass the circle.
Watch your mouth.
Pass the circle.
Please.
Please.
Thank you.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay.
Love languages.
Okay. So, Babe's love language is physical touch.
Yeah.
And my love language is acts of service.
Acts of service. So you already know what physical touch means. I mean that's self-explanatory. So I'm not gonna sit here and explain mine, because if you don't know what physical touch means, I mean, what are you doing? But hers is, go ahead, tell me what's your one.
No, I think you should go a little bit more into detail why you feel physical touch is your love language.
Because I'm just a physical touching gentleman.
What about it makes you feel like it's an absolute necessary for your relationship? Like, what do you get out of physical touch?
Satisfaction. And it makes me feel good if I touch the woman and she feels good, or she gives me a certain reaction that I want.
Okay. With mine being acts of service, I'm the one, you know, you do things that you know that we need to do without me telling you you have to do it. But when it comes to weekend cleaning, you know, I've never believed that it should be one person cleaning. I think we have a video up here before to where I feel like we both should be, if you both utilize the space there, for both of y'all need to be cleaning. And you know, just taking that initiative, like you see your spouse, significant other, you know, pedaling around, as my mom would say. And you know, you getting up and helping versus you just sitting there waiting for someone to ask you. Or you know, if you're out and about, you know I love candles, you know I love gummy bears, you know the little things that I like, you know, just going out of your way to do something for me that I wouldn't expect you to do or asking you to do it.
This French toast is bomb. You didn't even take a bite yet.
Because I'm talking. And I'm eating my bacon.
So,
I'm listening.
are you saying gummy bears is the way to your heart?
See, I like gummy bears. I love food. So you know you do well with feeding me. When you do get me gummy bears, that's nice. But I feel like a lot of things that men fail to realize is, you know, it's obvious. You know what your girl likes. You know what she wants. You know what she expects of you. She should not have to tell you to do these things. It's not going to mean the same to her. So although you might feel like, oh yeah, I'm doing it because she asked me to, you should do it without her telling you to do it. Like, if you know your girlfriend likes to clean every weekend, there should be no question as to when you should start cleaning or what to clean. You clean whatever she's not cleaning that you utilize.
And that's acts of affection.
Acts of service, crazy.
Acts of service.
Were you playing or were you being for real?
I was being for real. I forgot. I was into this food. It's
There
so
you go,
good.
not taking it seriously. Why do you
taking it
think it's
serious.
important to know each other's love language? Because clearly you didn't know love language until we spoke of it this morning.
Because I'm a guy. Guys don't. First of all, you already know. I love language. Like, I feel like it's something that's like made up. Like.
Clearly it's not because you
And
answered
on
the
your
question.
end, you got to, yeah, I know, because we listen bad talking about it. And you got to understand, you know, I'm a guy. So things that I like, love languages and stuff like that, I'm not going to stress over it as much as you do. You know?
I don't stress over it. We have
Well,
one conversation.
not stressed over, but be more into it like you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying that I have a piece of paper, this is what my love language is, and we gotta stick by it. I think just putting it all into perspective, that's how the love language came about.
Yeah.
So, things that we've talked about throughout our relationship, it's not me stressing the acts of service as my love language. I mean, that's what I want you to do. But once you put all of that into a pool, that pool is acts of service. So there's no stressing about it.
Now, say, because before me and her took the love language test, she said I was something. She told me already what mine was, and she already guessed hers. Now, what if we took it and it was the complete opposite? You were, what is it, a touch, affection, whatever, something like that?
No, I'm acts of service.
Yeah, but what if we took it and you thought you was acts of service? I asked you the questions, and it comes out you weren't acts of service. You were mine, and I was yours.
Then that would just be a learning experience. That's the whole point of taking the test.
Would you have after your result? Would you have say it was like BS? Oh, you would have actually thought about like, man, I thought it was this, but I'm not. And actually,
I wouldn't have thought about it that deep because I simply answer the questions. Like I know for a fact I like it when you do things and you like to touch me and be touched, so it's an obvious. You know?
I got you. But go ahead.
Why do you think it's important to know each other's love language?
It's important because we need to know each other. If you have a significant other and you've been in a relationship for say a year, 2 years, 3 years, and you don't know nothing about them, that's a problem. Kind of like before me and you even took the test, you already knew what I was, you know? It was like, oh, I already know, boom, boom, boom. And then, say you are a couple, you look at this video and you're going to take the test and you've been dating for over 2 to 3 years. And you are absolutely wrong about your partner. Maybe you got to reevaluate that relationship. Maybe you're not actually paying attention to your partner as you should. Or paying attention to them as much as you think you are. You know? That's what I think. That's my opinion. And I'm not changing it. And I'm going to sip this mimosa.
Do you think, this is a question that might throw you off, you're not prepared for this one. Do you think that I fulfill your love language?
You threw me off. And you said it, you threw me off.
Do you think I fulfill it? And if not, I mean, this is a transparent conversation. You know, every relationship has to have these conversations. And we might be helping another couple, you know?
Very true.
So do you think I fulfill it? If not, where do you think I can improve?
I think you do, and I think you make the effort. You know, which is appreciative. I mean, you know, sometimes when I come in, I may want to be hugged a little more, kissed a little more, you know. But that's every single relationship, you know. But the fact that you do, and you do make the effort, is noticed, and I appreciate that. And I tell you all the time that I appreciate you, and I make sure that you are appreciated.
Wasn't that sweet?
That's why you always have them flowers, them roses, even though I haven't got them in about a week.
I'm glad you pointed that out because I was going to be the one to say
But
it.
you've been busy doing stuff, so. I'll get some more.
Today?
Hopefully. If not tomorrow.
Wow.
Now vice versa, do I do for you as you do for me? Do I satisfy yours?
I think so. I think, well, to a certain extent, I do feel like if I don't blatantly say, and I think this goes for all men, you know, as you mentioned before, you know, you don't really like stress certain things. I feel like, you know, because you're used to me doing certain things all the time, and like if I'm wanting your help on it, I don't feel like, if I don't say anything or express myself, I don't feel like you make the effort to do it. But I do feel like once I mention it, it's just like, hey, this is what I need from you, XYZ. I do see the effort being put forth. I think sometimes we both can kind of get comfortable. Like when we're putting the effort in, we're making the effort, it's noticeable. But then I think sometimes we both can kind of slack off a little bit. But I think that just comes with our routine, our schedules, you know, stuff like
being
that.
Human. Being human beings. Okay.
But yeah, you know. Touché. I mean, how do you feel now that it's, because I don't think we ever had a love language talk before.
This was the first time I ever heard about it. I didn't even know love language was a thing.
Did you think it was beneficial?
Sort of, kinda. I mean, I already know, you know, like we already took it knowing what the outcome's gonna be. So that changed a lot right there, but we still both took it, you know. But you know, it is something to take in, something to digest, you know. And I bet the people out there who watching this, some of y'all take it seriously, and there's some couples who's like, I don't give a fuck about it. I have love language. I know my partner, she knows me, and we good. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's both. It goes both ways, and I don't want y'all to act like we're just automatically talking about each other. We're talking, you know, to each other, of course, but it's also for the, you know, for just like she said, for you and your partner. You know, you may take something from this. You know. Got my new glasses.
There you go, not taking it seriously.
I didn't take it seriously. I just said I got my new glasses.
You change the subject at random times.
When?
Earlier, this French toast is good.
Well, you know,
Mid-conversation.
I always gotta say that because the food be good. I say that all the time. Do I not? Do I not compliment you on your food when you're talking? Or do see? Hold on. Now, if I didn't say anything about the food at all, it would have been a problem. It would have been, oh, the food's nasty.
No, after the video, I would have asked you if it was good.
After the video, but we're on camera right now.
Right, and we're having a conversation, and you interrupted the conversation to talk about your glasses and the food.
Because the food, no.
And we were having a serious conversation.
Yeah, but I gave you my answer. And I put a period on it, and I just said I got new glasses.
All right. I don't agree, but okay.
Yeah, you may not always agree, but like I said, I gave you my answer.
This is not my love language.
It's not my love language. But the food is good though, amazing. The bacon is good. As you see, I finished my glass before she finished hers.
First of all, this is my second one.
This is my second one too.
No, this is my third one.
Damn, you had 3 today?
I did so.
You know you have to fuck me. Okay. I had 2.
It's about enjoying yourself on Sunday and getting ready for the week.
Getting ready for the. That's gonna be our next video. How do you prepare for the work week? Boy, oh boy, that's a whole another topic for next week. But after Joe family, I'm finna go ahead and finish smashing. Did you say everything you wanted to say, boo? Huh?
I don't know.
She got some more to say, so we're finna cut this off, and she's finna talk my head off about another hour. Oh, where she flicked me. But you know, we have been gone for a while, but we've been busy. I do apologize. You know, things been happening, life been happening, COVID-19 been happening.
We back on it though.
You know, we've been going to football games. That's been happening and doing what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm your boy, Average Joe, ThickPapi. You got my queen right here.
Be blessed. Be the best version of you that you can be, and do not let anybody tell you otherwise.
Boom.